Welcome to Elemental Hypertech. Where we're going now, what happens next, cannot be discussed on the public platforms like this any longer. We've built the foundations, we've gathered the resources, and now we get to discuss the future. Now, through this channel, you'll find a lot of references and evidence, so that way you can verify and validate the work that's been created here. Think of this as a tapestry, like a clock itself, where if you look at the timestamps, the dates, things like that, and you use a different calendar system, the Enochian calendar, you will discover a pattern, hopefully. And that pattern has to do with elements. The elements of earth, air, water, and fire. And your connection to those through your body. And that animation of your body from source, the creator, depends on which narrative and filter you like, right? We do have the angels and the aliens, right? So we built a game for exploration and discovery within those two themes. And of course, the third theme in that being pirates, right? The unruly, the ones who don't seem to listen and follow the rules. They make their own rules. Which leads us to the future. I'd like to share with you a system of organization on how you connect to the flow and current of the future, which is connected to your gut, the element of water. So the discovery of time travel, for example, will have a relationship with cavitation, the moving of one environment to another environment. So, we're making a movie, Magenta Code, Confessions of a Sandman. Break Noose. Get ready, because we are here. The future has arrived. And this world is going to change very fast. And we will be turning a corner that we will not forget. Just like with the Great Pause, but instead of it being invisible and told to us, it will be incredible and touching the lives of all of us. I'm going to try and use this time wisely. What are your sources of information? I do trust that you have the right advisors around you. Like, who is in your inner circle? Especially for communication. Now, we are currently in the time of the fighters. And that began on June 10th. Is there conflict? How about competition? Next is here. So this time actually has two keys. The key of Descension and the key of Ascension. And that is within the time travel of the aliens filter. Of course, we do have the angels narrative as well. And in that one, this is the first bowl of 7, as shown on the Time Wake video. Then when we get to November 18th of 2021, we enter the Navigators. This will be a time of reflection and course correction. The lesson: our future is mutable. and dynamic. Memory and experience will convert that energy into fixed and static, but it will be retrievable and useful. And we do have the power to change. We have the ability to adapt. After, on December 4th, we transition into the time of the hunters. The word to define this season of time is dedication. In the angel's narrative, the second bowl of 7. So 2020 was the solar breath. 2021, the transition, twilight. And 2022 will be the lunar breath. The time of the hunters will last until April 30th of 2022. At that time, the season will change back to the time of the fighters, like the season we are currently in now. And this is September of 2021. How do you define the word navigator, hunter, fighter? In the world's first time travel game created on 8/8 of 2019, before the Great Pause, as outlined and proven by the echo experiments here on this channel, known as the Great In-Between. Like breath, the moment it changes from exhale or release to inhale or tension and back again, or cycle. The moment of transition where all possibilities can exist. I lovingly call the leap. In the game, the hunters, they look for the unicorn. The navigators search for the dragon. The fighters seek the phoenix. And the gardeners pursue the mysteries, each bringing their own reward and treasure to life, love, and performance. Performance with joy and purpose, examined and acted with evidence plus compassion. So to interpret, within the time of the navigators, expect to see a casualty in communication. I would go into more if we were in person. Why? Because the navigator is water, the gut, the future. Blue. Blue is commerce and communication. So you know where to hunch, seek, and find. In December, we will have defined our new enemy. The hunters will unify for a common cause. Team building. Hunters are looking for something in particular, right? Not generic. They have aim, they have direction, and not to mention a method and a plan. Their keen interests are telegraphed by their preparation and attention. With the fighters, we will not be able to discuss it openly unless many things change from now until then. The chances of that are slim, but, due to people's pocketbooks being filled and food and water are still easily accessed. But after that, though, change happens rapidly and for many with necessity. And necessity comes with its own set of problems to solve, but they do make us stronger. So, welcome to the future. They're here. The truth about the future is we are actually already in it, because it already happened. It's unfolding right now. Are you playing a role in shaping the future?